Awesome. Okay, that worked. All right, so sorry about that. It is Thursday, March 12th, team call, Dream Builder series. Tonight we have on Katie Miller and ERIN MASHIA. I hope I did not butcher your last name. But I'm really excited because I don't know these ladies on a one-on-one personal basis. You know, I see them posting all the time, and Katie had a wonderful video that she posted the other day about, you know, who she was in the past and who she is today. And I really love that. So I'm really excited to hear more from them. Tonight's quote is, "The first and best victory is to conquer self. Never trade what you want at the moment for what you want most." And I think this is a valuable quote because, you know, in this business, it starts with us. It starts with who we are and who we want to be, and those fears in the past that we need to get over before moving forward. And, you know, never trading what we want most for what we want in the moment is, you know, that can be in your fitness journey, that can be in your business, whatever it may be. You know, never sacrificing where you want to go just for the things that are in the moment, those flashy things. So to get started, we are going to start with Miss Katie Miller. So Katie, whenever you're ready, you can just unmute yourself and get started.
Can you hear me? Okay. You just said my name and now I'm like freezing and crazy nervous all of a sudden. Okay, hi everyone, I'm Katie. For those of you who don't know, I live in North Carolina. I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, went to school with a lot of the people that are on my team, and I've lived in North Carolina for almost 3 years next week. So I want to try and not talk too long, but I wanted to give a gist of kind of all the crap that has gotten me to where I am now. So if you did see my video, it was about pretty much being bullied and put down all the time, whether it was from peers or even family members. I grew up with my father as my tennis instructor. I was on the tour for tennis, and having a parent as a coach, I don't know if any of you ladies have ever gone through that. It can be pure hell. But so the household situation was always kind of funky. So I'd try to escape and go to school and not have to deal with, you know, the yelling from missing whatever shot, and then I would just get picked on at school. Wasn't girly enough. I was too athletic. That was the big one that always got me. Oh, you're too good. You know, you're a girl. You're not supposed to be that good at sports and whatnot. But, you know, bypass all of that. I started seeing someone my senior year in high school, and at the time I was only 17, and this guy was much older. Okay, I'm talking 15 years older. So as much as I hate saying that and admitting that, it was really just pure dumbness and being naive and thinking, well, someone's paying attention to me, you know, maybe this is okay. And really it was not, and that took a long time to understand. But that kind of fizzled out, and I went to college thinking I wasn't good enough even more because I didn't make this first relationship with someone older than myself work. And the first day of spring break of my freshman year, I lost the most important person in my life, my Paul. Sorry. He was and is, he's my driving force. And I fell into a complete black hole when that happened. I didn't go to, after returning for spring semester, I didn't return to any of my classes. I didn't show up for any matches. I didn't have a roommate. I had a single in the dorm. So I was pretty much by myself and listened to music and cried and became beyond depressed. And it took forever to get out of that black hole. I met some amazing people at the college I was at. They kind of helped me get back into life and realized I had to start taking steps to living without him in my life, and things were kind of looking up. And then I went to my first college party, and I had drank before. I wasn't of age, but I'd had a couple, so I knew, the gist of what I could handle. And without being grim or detailed, we were there with an assistant professor, and I ended up being taken advantage of. And I woke up amongst it. So lots of fear, and remembering later on, I got put into another black hole. Everything that I'd achieve and start moving on from, I'd get slammed down and put into another black hole. Took quite a few years to even admit that had happened, and try to form life and not let that beat me down. But it was constantly in the rear view. Went to therapy, all that, whatever. Then I graduated college, and I started teaching, and things were going well, but I didn't feel still in the right place. My hometown is really not my hometown. I never fit in there. I needed a huge change. And after a breakup with someone that I was almost engaged to, I decided, you know what, this is it. I'm not allowing another quote unquote tragedy to set me back. There's too much that I want to do, and I'm tired of being weak and letting those negative things define me. So I made the decision in 2 weeks to move to North Carolina, 8 hours away from my entire family. I knew no one, and I got a teaching job, luckily, right away. Started teaching, began to hate teaching, not the actual job itself, but the bureaucratic bullshit that goes on. I was a special ed teacher, and just the crap that goes on there. For any of you who are in that field, you understand. So yeah, brings me to North Carolina. I'm now here almost 3 years, and in the last year and a half, I've devoted a lot of time to making sure I'm who I want to be. And I'm not there yet. I've made great strides. I think my biggest struggle right now is having my family accept the new me. They're used to me walking around with my head down and not talking much. And now I'm boisterous, and I have some confidence, and I dress girly, and my hair's curly, and I have makeup on. Oh my God, what the hell is she doing? Like, they just look at me like I have 17 heads. And it's really odd to go home to people who I think have my back and want the most for me, but yet when they look at me, they think, what the hell? They just don't understand. So yeah, that's my saga. Can you still hear?
Yes. So what do you want to achieve with Beachbody? So you take everything that has happened to you, and where do you want to go from here?
I now want to be able to take what I just said. For most of what I just said is the first time I've said in front of anybody. I want to now take that and use it like I said in my video the other day. It's now more drive. I have lists and lists of things that I want to accomplish. Some are minuscule, pay off a loan, pay off a medical bill. Some are big, pay my grandmother's house off, or whatever it may be. But not everything is revolved around money. However, I lack money right now, so that's a drive. But this opportunity came into my life at the right time, and it's helped me find confidence. It's helped me find drive. And I want to not only create a successful business in terms of helping people reach their goals. We all want that, but I want to take this to a level of, it's not always about, and not that anyone does, but I want to really focus on finding inner happiness. That is always what I try and put in my post. Yes, we all want to shed a few pounds and we want to tone a little bit, but it's taken me years and a whole lot of heartache to actually feel happy with who I am in the mirror. And that's regardless of if I'm in a bikini or not. And that's that's my driving force for that. I am not even Emerald yet, still delayed on that and working on it, but I think I have a good grasp on what I need to continue to do daily to start to make this happen.
Awesome. So in 3 to 5 years, what do you see your life looking like, whether it's, just you personally or with Beachbody, in your goals with Beachbody?
With Beachbody, I'm hoping that I can financially support myself and not fear that I can't pay my bills or my rent or my groceries each week. But in Beachbody, I want to be successful. I want to be able to join everyone on the trainings and go to Summit and just experience it all. This is the first time that I actually feel part of something special, and that I'm not just, in the background enjoying, and I'm part of it. I'm not sure if that really answers that goal, but I just want to continue to be more part of it and continue to get to know everyone more.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And you shared a lot, and that takes guts, that takes a lot to be able to share that. So thank you for doing that. It definitely makes you stronger for being able to say that out loud, to be able to share that with a group of people that you don't even know. You don't know us, but you felt that you were ready. And so kudos to you, and thank you so much for opening up to us. Thank you. All right. So next up, we are going to hear from ERIN MASHIA. Please tell me if I butchered your last name when you get on. But I just want to basically the same things. Why did you join Beachbody? What do you want to achieve with Beachbody, and where do you see your life in the next few years?
Okay, well, you didn't butcher it, but it's Masha.
Masha. Okay, I'm sorry. Now I know.
No worries. Nobody gets it, so it's not a big deal. And I'm very, very, very nervous. I hate speaking in front of people, so just bear with me, guys. I wrote it all down. So I kind of figured I'd start from the very beginning, back when I was a kid. My mom used to work out like a crazy person. I think it's my whole fitness craze, which I don't really have until like this last year, all stemmed from my mom working out, doing all these diets. I remember sitting on the couch while and I would take a nap. So there's this constant joke in my family that I'm one who's sleeping while my mom is always working out and stuff. So it's kind of switched now, but she's significantly older, so she has that right. Anyway, so throughout my life, we've always had this workout thing. I've always been active, but I've always been the chubby one in the active group. Not a big deal. But it kind of, you always remember it. And it's, I didn't have the bullying like KT's per se, but I had, it was always in the back of my mind, I wasn't the thin one in the group, but I was always just a little chubbier than everybody else. But it always kind of, I don't know, skipping that thought. Anyway, so throughout my life, my family has really bad heart disease. My entire family has heart disease. About the time that I was 18, I had my cholesterol tested because my doctor knew that I had heart disease in my family. My cholesterol level was like 261, I believe, at 18. It's very hereditary. It's very crazy, but they told me that, I should get on medicine at 18, and I was really against it. I think, you don't really want to be on that kind of medication the rest of your life. So I took the 3-month diet. I didn't eat anything with cholesterol in it, and what do you know? Nothing changed. Not even a point. It didn't move, nothing. So that led me to believe that it was hereditary. I was going to have to deal with this the rest of my life, and I would just deal with it as it came. I'll get back to that point in a minute. So At 27, they put me on medication, finally. I had to go on meds in order for, to continue to be healthy-ish. Obviously, when you have high cholesterol, your arteries are clogging at some point, so you're not super, super healthy. But I had probably lost 2 grandparents at that point to heart disease, and one of them had a stroke. So, it's all stemming, and it's getting a bigger picture in my mind, but I'm not seeing it. So between like 32 and 35, so I'm 36 now, but I started to not care. I started to not care about myself. I didn't care about anything. I was just like watching. I'm a scale hopper. I get on the scale every single morning. I know that's against, things we shouldn't do, but I do it. And I was watching the scale go up and go up and go up, and I couldn't stop it. I absolutely could do nothing to stop it, even if I wanted to. I just couldn't. And a couple of years ago, I had lost my job, so I started to feel even worse about myself. So not only was I sitting on the couch trying to find a job all day, but I was eating my worries away and binge eating and couldn't stop it. I was just, oh my gosh. Every time I got on the scale, I was like, well, guess that's another day. No big deal. And it started to really wear on me. So I got a new job, and I started in this new neighborhood. I work in New York, or I live in New York City, and I work in Manhattan. And there's a bunch of people walking around in workout outfits, and I just couldn't understand why the skinny people were all in the workout clothes. It didn't make any sense. There was something about it that wasn't clicking. And another girlfriend of mine said that after she had her kids, it took her a year to get her body back. And I was like, but you're the thin girl. Why does it take a year to get your body back? Nothing was clicking. All of a sudden, it was like a light bulb went off one day. Holy crap, the skinny people are in the workout clothes because they're going to work out. They're doing something about it. At that point, I decided I might do something about it. It wasn't 100%, but I finally clicked. I finally got it. And then my grandfather passed away. My last grandparent last year in January, and all of them from heart disease. I had to count 4, and it really stunk. Like, knowing that I had it, my dad has it, my mom has, everybody in my family has it. So I finally decided to do something about it. I couldn't handle it anymore. I was not going to be one more statistic in my family. So I pulled out my DVDs. I had Slim and Six from, I don't know how long ago. Oh my gosh, it must have been 6 years ago. And I had Power 90. So Power 90 was a VHS. I could not pull it. I couldn't actually watch it, but that was pre-P90X, if anybody doesn't know that. And it was awesome. I never made it through those workouts, the whole entire program. I never made it through because I would start something and then I would give it up. So I pulled them out. I pulled out Slim and Six and a couple other workouts that I had in my plethora of DVDs. And I started to work out. So I was working out, but I was eating like I normally did. So things were happening, but it wasn't happening as well as I wanted to. So that was January. By July, I saw an infomercial, and I am an infomercial-aholic. If it's on an infomercial, I'm going to buy it, especially if it looks good. So I saw 21 Day Fix, and from that point on, I was hooked. Oh my God, it fixed my eating. I needed something to help me eat better. So it was crazy. I was so excited. I got the package. I was pumped. I woke up the morning to start it. And anyways, from there it stemmed on to bigger and better, obviously. I personally emailed, I happened to know about Beachbody or teambeachbody.com beforehand, obviously from the other programs, but I went to my coach. So I went to Crystal and I emailed her, hey, What can you do? How can you help me? Let's make this work. So I just wanted to see what the coaching thing was about. My God, do I love this girl. I can't even explain how much I love this girl. So, you know, we didn't know each other. She just started to email me. Hey, how's your workout going? Would you like to be, you know, after the Facebook friends and stuff. And she would email me every Friday. Just wanted to check in. How's it going? What's new? And I am, like I said, I get on the scales every day. And I'm a complainer. And she had to listen to me. And then I would be like, 3 days later, I'd be like, oh, by the way, it worked. So your advice is awesome. Crystal's the reason I started doing this. Crystal is the reason that I decided to become a Beachbody coach. If I could make anybody feel the way that she makes me feel about myself, it was worth every single effort that I put into it. Oh gosh, I'm getting choked up. She has always made me feel great about myself, and knowing that somebody is behind you and pushing for you, even when you think you're all alone, it really, truly makes the difference. So I wanted to make one person feel the way that she made me feel. And so that's pretty much how it started. I signed up in November to be a coach. And at that point, my cholesterol was down 60 points from Shakeology. And I just hit my 20-pound mark. I'm at 24 pounds now. So everything is just, it's all really working out. And now I've been an Emerald. I think I got Emerald actually in 3 weeks. But I'm working to be a Ruby. That's my next goal. I'm hoping this year, but I'm having struggle getting any more coaches. But I'm getting there. I'm going to get it. I'm just hit Success Club. So I'm really excited about that. On to my goals. I would like to quit my job. I would like to start my own company or gift bags. I want to make a gift bag company and just do crafts all day because that sounds fun to me. I'd like to pay off my credit cards, and I would truly, truly like to send my parents on vacation. They send me on vacation all the time, so I would like to be able to repay them just a little bit of what they did for me. So that's really where I'm at right now. I totally didn't go off anything. I just wrote down at all. Okay.
Awesome. Crystal, girl, if it's not you telling your story, it's when your coach is telling your story, telling a story about you, and I'm in tears over here. Like, come on, girl. It's amazing what someone can do for you, you know, and hearing you talk about how Crystal was just that light for you, you know, being that support. It's so key in this business, and that's what we are here for. So thank you for sharing, ERIN. Thank you for opening up and letting us in on, you know, why you are where you are. And, you know, it took, you know, reaching out to your coach. And that's really what started this amazing journey for you. You've been rocking it as a coach. So I can't wait to watch your journey of your fitness and Beachbody coaching. So awesome stuff. You know, it's pretty amazing to see and to hear other coaches and, you know, where they came from, where they want to go, what they want to do, how they want to feel, how they want to make other people feel. And that kind of goes into pretty much what I'm going to talk about tonight. You know, my 3 tips are getting started right, recruiting and leadership, and number 3 is your leads. So they all kind of tie into what the girl said tonight. And the biggest thing is, you know, when we sign up as a coach, we are now the CEO of our business. We are the ones that need to take reign. We need to take control of what we just did. So the first thing is, if you signed up just through Team Beachbody if you signed up with somebody you know, or you signed up and your coach is not active, these steps are going to be for you. I'm going to give you some things that I do for my coaches when they sign up with me, but it's all about you getting yourself started right. It's all about you taking control of your business now that you are a coach. So just a few things that I do for my coaches. I send a welcome email when they sign up. In that welcome email, it has a video of the 3 different types of coaching. Discount, just to pay for your product, or run full-time to be a full-time Beachbody coach. And then it goes into details on different calls, and then I have a coach checklist. A new coach checklist basically goes over the back office, having them write down their goals and sending over the 7-day quick start. Now that the Coach Training Academy is not there anymore, now it is going to news and training and to your rank level and just going over that area. So that's what I do for my coaches. Once they do that, they start my coach camp that following Monday of the new month. I start one every Monday of a new month. So my next one is April 6th, that first Monday in April. And then once you go through that, the last 10 days is the 10 days to Emerald. And from there, it is whatever your next step is. If you hit Emerald, then you go into the Emerald and above group. If you have 4 active coaches, you will go into the Emerald to Diamond group. And that's how it is. There's always a training for every step and every milestone in your business. And those are all ran throughout the team. So it's not just something that I personally do, but those are my steps with my coaches. So what I'm going to tell you right now is if you signed up and your coach is not 100% on your level of where you want to go, you need to, 1, either reach out to them and say, hey, I want to run with this business. What can we do to get me where I want to go? Or number 2, you need to take control of your business and do it yourself. The back office is your resource. That is your office. You know, if you went to a job at a corporate building, you would have someone telling you, these are the trainings you need to do, and you need to get them done before you can start your job. Same thing. You need to go into that back office. You need to learn it inside and out. You need to go through the trainings. You need to go through the resources that are back there to learn about this business. You need to go through policy and procedure. If you don't like reading, I'm sorry to tell you, but if you want to know the details about this business and you want to run with this business, you need to know about the business. So policy and procedure is one of the biggest things that people overlook. They don't read it. They just go in and look at the breaking news and say, okay, that's enough. No, you need to sit down. You need to set a time and a date in an hour. Even if you have to set your clock, your alarm clock, set it, read over the policy and procedure, read over the resources in the back office. If you have a question, Google it. If you can't find it through Google or through the FAQs, come to the team page. That's what the team page is for. Yes, there are silly questions that are asked in the team page. That's okay. I used to ask really stupid questions. And guess what? I don't consider any question stupid, but if the same question is asked over and over and over, it kind of gets annoying for the people that are answering it. So what I'm going to suggest is if you go to Google, you go to the FAQs in the back office, and you still don't find the answer and you come to the team page, there is a little search icon. It's a little hourglass, or not an hourglass, a magnifying glass with a box. Type in the keyword of what your question is. I bet there are about 10 people that have asked that question already. If not, ask your question. It's really that simple. This is your business. You have to take control of it. Don't think any question is stupid. Search for it, look for it. If you don't find your answer, ask. Ask me, ask your upline. It's that simple. Getting on a call with your upline in your back office, it tells you who your sponsor coach is and who your Diamond and Star Diamond upline are. If I am your Star Diamond upline, call me, message me. My phone number is there. That's what it's there for. I'm here as another resource for you. If you have questions, if you have a concern about, something that you feel you just can't go to your upline about, message me. That's what I'm here for. That I want to see you all succeed. And getting started right is the best thing in this business. No, I don't know everything. I'm still learning, almost 4 years into this. But I can give you a good idea of where to find things and what to do and how you can grow your business and know what your business is going to look like. So that is getting started right. That's kind of the 101, the basic of getting started right. And if you are a coach building your business and recruiting and getting people started, you need to have a system so that you can duplicate that with them. Whether it is, an email, whether it's a text message that you have saved that you just send to all of your new coaches, just guiding them in the right direction, guiding them where they need to go to look for things, guiding them and adding them to the team pages, letting them know that these are resources. These are the tools that you want to use. If you have questions, if you need to get a hold of me, here's where it is. This is team call night. Give them the information. The link for the team calls on Thursday nights are the same every single week. So bookmark it in your computer, save it in your notes section, save it somewhere so you know where it is. National Wake Up Call every single Monday at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It never changes. The recording's posted within 24 hours. That's something that you should be using. That's something that you should tell your new coaches about. Leadership is a big part of this business, whether you are joining or you're getting people to join you as coaches or just as challengers. Being a leader is being a leader. We want to be leaders, but we want to have that self-discipline as a leader. We want to know everything. We want to do everything, and we want to be able to lead from the front. We want to lead by example. So 5 quick tips that are going to help you become that self-disciplined leader that you want to be and that we all want to help our coaches be. So number 1 is develop and follow your priorities. I talk about that all the time. Priorities are key in this business. If your family is number 1, then you need to sacrifice the other little things to make sure that your family stays number 1 priority. If your business is your number 1 priority, then that is your priority. For me, faith, family, business, that's how mine go. And nothing sacrifices those. I make sure that they stay in line, that my family comes before this business. And you all know I have set business hours. My kids go to school all day. So between 9 and 2, that's my business time. When I pick my kids up until the time they go to bed, that's their time. So you have to know and develop your priorities. What are they? If you don't have a family, then obviously family's not going to be your number 1 priority. If it might be your full-time job, it might be this, it might be something else going on in your life. Whatever your priorities are, develop them and stick to them. Number 2, make a disciplined lifestyle your goal. So we have this business. It's, most of us, it is our goal to financial freedom. It is the goal to be able to live freely and do as we want, be our own boss, live the life that we were never granted, or to help our family live the life that they have always put in front of for us. Whatever it may be, make sure that's your goal. That is your lifestyle goal. That is your goal at the end of the tunnel. That's that light that you're reaching for. So make sure you have that and you are set every single day to move forward to reaching that goal. Number 3, challenge your excuses. I love this one. We all have excuses, no matter what. Whether it is life getting in your way, whether it's, I don't want to read today, or I'm so unmotivated, or I'm so tired. I have excuses every day. I can think of something every morning when my alarm goes off to get out of bed to work out. I can think of something. But you know what? My challenges or my excuses are challenged by the fact that I have 4,000 people waiting to watch what I post and watch me work out and see what workout I'm doing, or to see, how my workout went, or to see my results. If I don't get up every single morning to do my workout, then I'm not getting results. I'm not getting progress. Then I'm not motivating people. Then I'm not doing what I'm here to do. My purpose every morning is to wake up and to inspire somebody, to motivate somebody to push play. That is my purpose. That is my goal every single morning. If I said, oh, I can just sleep 10 more minutes, or there are mornings where I snooze, but you know what? I'm not missing my workout. There are mornings where I would rather stay in bed. There are nights where I would rather be sleeping than being on a call, but I'm here because this is what I love to do. I love to teach you guys. I love to show you the way to be successful. Like, I have a call every single night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every week. Mondays in April are going to start back up. So I have 4 nights of calls. I put my kids to bed at 8 o'clock. They're in bed by like 8:30. Yeah, I would love to just go right to bed since I wake up between 5:30 and 6 every morning. I would love it. But you know what? Helping my coaches succeed is more important to me than anything else. That sleep, I can sacrifice it. I remember when I first became a coach, I would go to sleep about 1 o'clock in the morning and I'd wake up at 5 to work out every day. It was like clockwork. Those 4 hours were perfect for me. There were some nights that in between those 4 hours of me sleeping, my kids were up. My kids used to wake up every 2 hours if I wasn't next to them. So that was something that I had to sacrifice to grow the business that I have today. So I'm sorry, I'm getting messages and making sure that, sorry, just wanted to make sure that you guys can hear me. So those are things that, you have to sacrifice. You have to challenge your excuses of, oh, my kid wakes up every 2 hours in the middle of the night. Well, do you want to live financially free? Do you want to have that freedom? Well, then it's okay. You still have your schedule. Go to bed, you wake up. You go to bed, you wake up. You do the things that you need to do. You have to challenge your excuses or you will never grow as a leader. Number 4 is remove rewards until you finish the job. So this is funny because I used to always reward myself for little things that I did. Whether it was working out all week, getting up all week, I would reward myself with that cheat meal. Or, when I hit Diamond or when I hit Elite, I, got myself a gift. You have to make sure that you have something at the end of the tunnel. So if you set out, whether it's a handbag or it's, to be able to take a day off, whatever it may be, have that there. So once you reach that goal and you have that set, that reward is there. Don't buy it before you hit that goal, or don't get it before you do what you set out to do, because it's just going to make you forget about it. Oh, I have the shiny object. Now I can just whatever. Don't get the reward until you earn it. I do that for my coaches, Diamond. If you hit Diamond, yes, you're instantly Diamond. But I have them hold it for 6 weeks before they get their Diamond gift from me. It's just something that, they worked hard for it. So I want to make sure that they stay solid. They earned their prize of being Diamond from me. They earned their way there. They are that leader. They are staying there as a leader, as a Diamond coach. So I make sure that they hold it for 6 weeks and then they get their gift from me. If they fall out, they fall out, but then they have to, make sure that they get back up there. And that's something that it just holds more, I guess it makes them feel more special because that they did earn it. So they now can kind of feel the love of what that present is or what that gift is or whatever. But that's with anything in life. You have to earn it before you get it. I tell my kids that all the time. Like, they want to go see Cinderella tomorrow and they have a half day. So I told them they had to be good every single day at school and at home or they weren't going. Those are little things that if you teach, you teach your kids young, but we have to do it as adults too. We don't have anyone telling us and breathing down our back saying, oh, you have to be good and you have to work out up every single day if you want to lose X amount of pounds. Well, yeah, we now as adults have to teach ourselves that. So remove rewards until you earn them. Number 5 is stay focused on results. So every single day you check in, you do your things, your 10 daily tips or daily activities. you follow the business activity tracker, you do the powers of 3, whatever system you do, you're staying focused, you're doing those things. Once you're done, that day, you win the day. My mentor, Kim Carver, says, you have to look at everything that you did today. You might have had 5 fails. You might have had 5 great things. At the end of the day, look at what you did. Did you achieve something good? Did you win the day? Did you do your 10 daily activities? Did you complete your business activity tracker? Did you do your powers of 3? If you can say yes to any of those, that you checked them all off and you did everything you needed to do, then you win the day. That is staying focused on results. Just like anything else, it's not going to happen overnight. You are not going to be a successful coach overnight. It's the daily activities that you do day in, day out, over time, and the consistency that is going to help you become a better coach, a better leader, and more successful in this business. So when you're bringing on, you're recruiting coaches and you have your challengers, I know a lot of people say recruiting is the biggest thing. It's the hardest thing for me. Well, I'm going to tell you, your challengers are going to be your best coaches. So if you're getting challengers in and you're getting, people buying challenge packs off of you, or they just are using products that they had, like Erin, she had her programs at home and she started using them. If they have that, show them that they're inspiring people. The smallest result and the smallest inspiration is going to be that coach or that customer that becomes a coach, and that is going to inspire many, many people. So think of, don't always focus on, I have to bring people into the business. I have to bring coaches that want to build this business in. No, you can bring in coaches that were challengers, people that are using the products, love the products, and are getting results from the products. So don't focus on just business builders. Yeah, you should be posting about the business and what the benefits of this business are for people and getting them into the business for whatever reason it will help them. But also remember that the people that are using the products are probably going to be your number one coach. The ones that already have the results, the ones that are sharing already what they're doing. People are seeing them lose weight. They're seeing how their clothes are fitting different. Those are the people that are going to inspire and motivate people to work out every day or to want to change their lifestyle that they have. And then the last thing of the night, kind of just wanted to go over leads. I know people have been talking about, I get leads in the back office, or I don't get leads, or I don't know how my leads are coming through. I've never seen any leads under the lead section. So I'm going to tell you, if you are an Emerald coach, you get leads. You get customer leads. You'll see that you have new customers in your back office, and it will say on there, it's like 3 rows over, and it says customer program. That is a lead. So that is your customer now. It is commission free. You do not get the commission. You'll get the volume, but you do not get the commission from an Emerald lead. Now, you'll get, if you hit Success Club, you hit Success Club in February and you had 5 Success Club points. You will earn $50 commission of free customers. So that can be, that can be someone on Shakeology, that can be a program, whatever. Usually it's 2 to 3 customers that you'll receive the following month. They will say Success Club program. Those are leads that you get the commission from them. They are now, all of those leads are now your customers. You have to reach out to them. Now, one simple thing that is changing here in April is you have to hit Success Club 10 to get the commission-based leads. Yes, it's crazy. Yes, it's a change that Beachbody has to make because we have so many customers coming in, but we also have so many coaches that are hitting these goals to get Success Club leads. So there's not enough people to give away, so that there are coaches that are busting their butt to hit Success Club 5 and looking for those leads and never receiving them. So this way, you know that if you hit Success Club 10, you're getting a lead. And this is a commission-based lead. So from here on out, make your goal Success Club 10 every single month so that you get those commission-based leads. Again, if you're Emerald, you're still going to get your leads. They're customers to you. Now, what I say is when you get those leads, whether it is a customer program lead, whether it is a Success Club lead, whether it is someone that signed up from your site or you sent to your site as a free customer, you should be emailing them. You should be telling them, hey, I'm Nikki, I'm your coach, and I'm here to help you reach your fullest potential. You know, you signed up, whether it's from your, you signed up, you either signed up with me or you were assigned to me through Beachbody, but I'm your coach to help you reach your health and fitness goals. So let's start off with, what are your goals? Simple, sweet, make it somewhat fun and personable. You don't want it to look scripted, even though mine is saved on my computer and I literally copy and paste it to my customers. That's how my email goes out. Yes, I change around the wording. And yes, if they came from my site, I change that they are my customer and, I'm their coach. If they came from Beachbody, I say that I'm their assigned coach. I'm free. I let them know that they're not paying for me. Because in the beginning, I would send out an email and they were like, I didn't sign up for this. Well, no, you don't have to pay for me. I'm free. I'm here to help you. I'm here to assist you. So always sending out a email to these people. And they're not, like I said, they're not going to come through under leads. Sometimes they do, which is really odd, but they usually come in as a customer, a new customer. And Nina, you said, what do I send as the subject in my emails? I usually say, what do I say? Welcome, usually the month that it is. They say if you have a number and some type of different character in your subject line, it's more than likely not going to go into their spam. Whereas if it's just words, it's going to go into their spam. So I like to usually say, welcome, I put their name. I'm your free Beachbody coach 2015. Or welcome to Team Beachbody in March, whatever the date is that I'm sending it out. I'm your free Beachbody coach. Something in there says about Beachbody. Something in there says coach. It sometimes is a sentence long when I send it out. Sometimes it just says, welcome to Team Beachbody 2015. Short, sweet. I mean, it's just letting them know and kind of getting them to see when they see it, okay, Beachbody, I remember buying something from Beachbody. Now let me open this. Because a lot of times they think it's their order shipped. So if you put in there something about Beachbody and the year or the date, I let them know that. So you use the word free. I have been to and feel like it's hindering responses. Yeah, I put in there that I'm their free Beachbody coach because a lot of times if they read that you're their coach and you're helping them, they think that they're paying an extra fee for you. But I always say in there that I'm their free Beachbody coach. So does that help with leads, getting started right, and being a leader in recruiting? Does anyone have any questions? You can put them in the chat. You can unmute yourself. Anything that I said that completely confused you, I'm sorry. Feel free to reach out to me and I can clarify it for you. Any questions? Any comments? No? All right. Well, thank you all for getting on. I hope that helped because I was getting a lot of questions about leads. I was getting a lot of questions about just getting started right. So I really appreciate you guys getting on the call and listening to me. Mailed leads instead. Meaning like write a personalized note and send it out, Carrie? I haven't, but I have a lot of people that do that and they get a better response because someone gets an actual handwritten letter instead of it going to their spam. Because a lot of people, for me, for instance, I give the wrong email all the time for things that I know my email's going to get, bombarded. So I give them my old email that I never even open anymore. So mailing out notes would be perfect. I do an email once a week. So on Mondays, I send out an email. So that would be perfect to do if you do that once a day to email all your customers, send out notes. That's perfect. I love that idea. Yeah, emails, it's so hard because you never know if it's the real email. You never know if it goes to their spam, and there's no way for us to be able to see that. So when you hit Success Club 10 the previous month, will all leads be Success Club leads or only till you meet the 50? I'm not understanding what you mean with the 50, but when you hit Success Club 10, say you hit Success Club 10 right now in March. In April, you will be getting Success Club leads. On top of those Success Club leads, if you are Emerald, you will be getting those leads as well. Success Club leads are only commission-based. Customer leads as an Emerald are just customers. You get the volume, you don't get their commission from what they order the first time they're given to you. Now, say they make a challenge pack order in 2 months, then yes, you get the Success Club points, you get commission, you get everything. They're now your customers. But the initial, customer order, you don't get commission from customer program, but Success Club you do. Yes. So Success Club lead is Success Club, and customer program is just for being an Emerald coach. Sorry, you said 50. I didn't know what that meant. But if you're hitting Success Club 10, you're getting at least $100 in commission. So you're getting $100 worth of free customers. So I hope that makes sense. Anything else? I thought so. All right, so perfect. Thank you all. I really appreciate you jumping on the call and taking time out to hear me talk. But most of all, I really enjoy hearing all of your stories. So thanks for opening up. Thanks for sharing, where you came from, where you want to go with Beachbody. And if you are on this call and you're like, how did they get on there? And you want to be on and you want to share with us, message me and I will get you on a call. We have a little private group that everyone signed up for a day to talk. So I would love to hear everyone and love being able to get to know you guys more on a personal level than just Facebook messages. So I thank you guys all, and I really do appreciate you. Have a good night.